Imagine spending your whole life in a dark, crowded cell. Then one day, the door opens, light pours in, air feels pure, freedom at last. This is how Abdullah Ibn Umar, radiyAllahu anhuma, described the moment when a believer's soul leaves his body. He said, "When the soul leaves a believer, he is like a man who was imprisoned and then freed. The worldly life is but a prison for him, and after death, a vast garden is opened before him, full of trees and peace. He does not wish to return to the worldly life, just as one does not wish to return to his mother's womb." This narration paints a powerful image of what death truly means for a believer. In this world, no matter how comfortable life seems, there are always worries, limits, and pain. But when a believer dies, he is freed from those restrictions. Death for him is not destruction, it's liberation. It's stepping from darkness into light. The prison that Ibn Umar spoke of is the dunya, the temporary world. The garden is the mercy and honor of Allah that finally becomes visible when the soul leaves the body. The believer sees what he lived for, prayed for, and trusted Allah for, and he realizes that the real life has just begun. Allah says in the Qur'an, "Every soul shall taste death, and only on the day of judgment will you be paid your full reward." Whoever is saved from the fire and admitted to paradise has truly succeeded. This ayah perfectly reflects what Ibn Umar meant. For the believer, death is not loss, it's success. It's the moment he is finally admitted into Allah's mercy. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said, "The world is a prison for the believer and a paradise for the disbeliever," meaning the believer restrains himself here, but after death, he is released into something infinitely better. If we understand this narration deeply, it changes how we live. We stop fearing death and start preparing for it. We start seeing this life as a test, not a destination. Our hearts begin to detach from the glitter of this world and instead long for what Allah has prepared in the next. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah once said, "The soul of the believer longs to meet Allah, and Allah loves to meet him." So when the soul leaves, it doesn't scream or resist. It flies like a bird released from its cage, returning to its true home. And for those who lose loved ones, this narration is a gift of comfort. That person you miss has not vanished. They've simply been set free from pain, illness, and fear. They are in a garden, safe and honored by Allah. Our job is to keep sending them gifts, du'as, sadaqah, and good deeds done in their name, and to live our lives in a way that we too will be greeted with mercy when our time comes. So, remember, when the soul of a believer leaves this world, he doesn't die, he returns. From prison to paradise, from darkness to light, from dunya to eternity. May Allah make our last moments our best moments, and may He grant us ḥusn al-khātimah, a beautiful ending. Ameen. If this touched your heart, don't forget to share it. Someone may find peace through it.